The only reason that you cringe hard when you watch your videos back is because you're seeing a version of yourself that you're just not used to yet. And unfortunately, the only way to get past this is with practice, through doing this often enough so that it feels natural, so that your nervous system gets used to it, and so that you realize you're not going to fucking die just by posting videos on the internet. You need to continuously prove that you can survive being perceived. Putting in the reps is the main thing that's going to make the biggest amount of difference, but I am going to give you some small practical tips that can help you get to that point a little bit quicker, help you develop the self-trust that you need to come across as authentic and confident and yourself. The first thing is film in a way that feels natural to you. Fuck what everybody else is doing. There are so many creators in my space that have really high production value, their tripods, their ring lights, their little microphones, they're sitting really far back from the camera. I can't do that. I need to be up close. I need to feel intimate. I need to gesticulate a lot. Don't force yourself to maintain strict eye contact. I see a lot of people doing this and it comes across as really unnatural. If you were having a conversation with a friend or on a FaceTime, you wouldn't sit like this the entire time. You look up, you look down. You only need about 60 or 70% eye contact. If you struggle with hooks and you put a lot of pressure on yourself to start your video strong, imagine that you're answering a question. So for example, if I was doing a video on the best way to trim a cat's nails, I would maybe imagine that somebody has asked me, hey, what's the best way to trim a cat's nails? And I would imagine how I would answer. I have tried so many ways to trim my cat's nails, but this method is the best. This takes you out of performance mode and into a more reactive space. Then the other thing you can try is the act as if method, which is kind of like fake it till you make it, but you're not really pretending. You want to ask yourself, if I was already confident on camera, how would I show up? How would I sit? How would I speak? What would I say? Then you just borrow those behaviors from that version of yourself, because confidence really is just a collection of behaviors that you do often enough so that they become natural. Don't over explain yourself. When people are nervous, they tend to add like 20 extra words to the end of a sentence, almost as a way to like apologize or justify the space that you're taking up. Confident communication is often very simple. Just say what you mean as if you're talking to a friend. And one of the best things that you can do is say things you're scared to say. Share stories that you've been a little bit nervous about sharing. Give opinions that you've been scared to say out loud. Like I said, doing this effectively is all about proving to yourself that you can survive being perceived. And if you push yourself out of your comfort zone, you're going to get to that point an awful lot quicker. Also, just generally, the content that you're scared to post is usually your best content because it comes from a place of emotion.